This is Jhon Ostanin, and I'm presenting the final project for Group 2. So, one of the first life skills that I feel like is important to have is time management. Time management is important because it affects student personal, professional, and academic life, meaning that it could affect work, it could affect relationships, and it can affect grades in school. Learning to use time wisely is important to complete all set goals and tasks. And organization is a very big part of time management. So people have to organize their time by making a schedule in order to facilitate enough time so that they're able to complete all their tasks and set goals. Bad time management can take a toll on mental health. For example, it causes sleep deprivation. Sleep deprivation can lead to depression and anxiety. Procrastination. Procrastination is waiting to do a certain task until the very end, the very deadline, and it could take a major toll on personal and professional life. So, just to sum it up, what this is saying is that people who are not able to use their time to complete all their tasks during the day will suffer because they have to take time out of their sleep in order to complete everything they have to. And for procrastination, it's basically saying that it is better to start doing the assignment beforehand rather than waiting till the very end and then doing everything the same day and not getting enough sleep. So, how time management is related to the common reading? It's because Adam Braun uses time very wisely to complete his set goals and tasks in order to make his company work and successful. There's an example of bad time management where he isn't able to organize himself and therefore he had to send emails at 3 o'clock in the morning, therefore taking time away from his sleep, which also causes sleep deprivation and is very tough on the body. The other life skill, that is important to me is communication. And I feel like communication is vital because it shows you how to interact with different people in your society and attain the things you need through communication, friendships, and other means. Usually, strong leaders are very good at communication. That is how they get into those positions through contacts, through connections. Knowing how to communicate is important because, for example, in the sales business, salespeople are supposed to know how to persuade customers. Therefore, if you're good at communication, you could persuade people to buy your product and therefore make profit and make money off of it. For example, a leader, an example of that would be a hotel manager, for example, and he is able to organize himself and communicate with his team in order to work together as a whole and be as effective as possible. And such communications can lead to finding very beneficial relationships. Communication is connected to the common reading book because Adam Braun has a very good communication skill set. He found many people that were able to market his company. For example, he found people to finance some parts, and then he found other people to do other things for his company. He couldn't have done it himself. That is why his many connections and his friends were able to enhance his ability, and that's why his company became the success it became. The most important thing I learned in this class is that if you think innovatively, which is basically you think in a different way, you could turn like small problems into new solutions. What that means is basically that if you have a certain issue, you could just think of it through a different perspective, and that could probably help you solve the problem because the problem might have not even existed in the first place. That is all. Thank you. I really enjoyed this class.